Welcome to Inner Purpose Therapy. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects millions of anti-anxiety drugs. These pills promise quick relief from anxiety, but what's the real cost? I'm not here to judge, just to give you the facts so you can make informed choices. We'll pull back the curtain on what these drugs really do, why they can be dangerous, and what real alternatives exist. If you or someone you love is struggling, understanding the truth is the first step. This isn't about easy fixes, it's about finding a better, lasting way to manage anxiety. Let's get started. When we talk about anti-anxiety drugs, we're mostly talking about a class of medications called benzodiazepines, one of the most commonly prescribed types of tranquilizers in the world. You might recognize some of their names: Valium, Xanax, Klonopin, Ativan. These are just a few of the many benzodiazepines that doctors prescribe every day to help people manage anxiety, panic attacks, and even trouble sleeping. Benzodiazepines work by boosting the effects of a neurotransmitter called GABA, which acts like your brain's natural brake pedal. When GABA is enhanced, it slows down nerve activity, helping you feel calm, relaxed, and less overwhelmed by stress or anxiety. These drugs were originally designed for short-term use, just a few weeks to help someone get through a particularly tough period, like a major life event or sudden crisis. But life isn't always a short-term crisis, and what starts as a temporary solution can easily stretch into months or even years. Many people find themselves relying on these medications far longer than intended. The relief benzodiazepines provide is very real. Sometimes it feels like a lifeline. But there's a hidden risk. Over time, your brain can start to forget how to manage stress and anxiety on its own, making it harder to cope without the medication. What began as a helpful tool can slowly become a trap, as your body and mind start to depend on the drug to function normally. Dependency can sneak up on you, and before you know it, you might feel like you need that pill just to get through the day, whether you're at home, at work, or anywhere in between. The medication doesn't actually solve the root of your anxiety. It just hits pause on your symptoms, giving temporary relief, but not addressing the underlying issues. And when the effects wear off, the anxiety often comes back, sometimes even stronger than before, leaving you feeling stuck in a cycle. That's why it's so important to understand that benzodiazepines are powerful, brain-altering chemicals, not simple solutions. They can help, but they also carry real risks that everyone should know about before starting them. Benzos work fast. Within minutes, they can calm racing thoughts and slow a pounding heart, offering almost instant relief when anxiety feels overwhelming. In the middle of a panic attack, they can feel like a miracle, restoring a sense of control when everything feels out of reach. For many, that first dose is a lifeline. But the flip side is harsh. Drowsiness, confusion, memory problems, and emotional numbness can creep in, making it hard to focus or even remember simple things. You might stop feeling anxious, but you also stop feeling much of anything. Joy, excitement, and even sadness can fade into the background. Over time, life can start to feel gray and disconnected, as if you're watching the world through a foggy window, unable to fully participate. Doctors prescribe them cautiously, weighing the benefits against the risks, but not everyone gets them from a doctor or follows medical advice. Pills from friends or online can be dangerous. Doses are unpredictable, and some are laced with deadly substances. What seems like a shortcut can quickly turn into a serious risk. The relief comes at a price. Soon, you're taking them just to feel normal, not good, and the line between help and harm blurs. Your world shrinks, relationships suffer, and anxiety can come back even worse than before, leaving you feeling more isolated than ever. The very thing meant to help can end up trapping you, making escape feel impossible. That's the double-edged sword of benzos, a powerful tool, but one that demands respect and caution. Taking benzos is playing with fire, especially if you misuse them. Never take these drugs alone, especially the first time. Have a safety plan. More isn't better. Higher doses mean higher risks. Never drive or operate machinery after taking them. The biggest danger: mixing benzos with alcohol or other depressants. This combo can slow your breathing to a stop. It's deadly and happens more often than you think. Pills from unregulated sources are especially risky. You never know what you're really taking. Misuse is a high-stakes gamble with your health and life. The temporary relief isn't worth the catastrophic risk. Be smart, be safe, and know what you're dealing with. Addiction isn't a moral failing. It's biology, pure and simple. Regular benzo use makes your brain rely on the drug for calm, building tolerance incredibly fast. Soon you need more for the same effect, chasing relief. And stopping brings brutal withdrawal. Severe anxiety, insomnia, even seizures can strike. The rebound effect means your original symptoms come back even worse. You end up trapped, taking pills to avoid agony, not to feel good anymore. Many stay stuck in this cycle for years as life and health slowly crumble. Breaking free is possible, but it's tough and usually requires medical help and support. It all starts with that first, easy solution. Why are you anxious? Pills cover up the warning light, but the real problem remains. Anxiety is a symptom, your mind's way of telling you something's wrong. Numbing the feeling doesn't fix the issue. Ask yourself tough questions. Is it your job, relationships, debt, or past trauma? Hiding behind a pill is a short-term escape with long-term costs. Every day you numb yourself, the real problem grows. Your happiness is your responsibility. No pill can do that for you. Stop running. Face the music. Write down what your anxiety is trying to tell you. Real healing starts when you address the root cause. If pills aren't the answer, what is? It's a question many of us face when we're struggling to feel better. Medication can help some, but it's not the only path to healing. There are practical, empowering steps you can take to reclaim your sense of control and well-being. Here are real strategies that work, tools you can use every day to make a difference in your life, starting right now. Begin by changing your thought patterns. Notice when negative thinking creeps in and challenge those thoughts. Replace them with empowering beliefs that support your growth and self-worth. This takes practice, but over time, it rewires your brain for resilience. This is the core of cognitive behavioral therapy, a proven approach to fighting anxiety and depression. Working with a therapist or support group can help you master these skills and stay accountable. Curate your environment, limit exposure to negative news, unfollow toxic social media accounts, and take breaks from screens when you need to. Protect your mental space as fiercely as you would your physical health. Create a calming space at home. Surround yourself with things that bring you peace, like plants, soft lighting, or soothing music. Your environment can be a sanctuary. Choose uplifting content and positive people. Your circle matters more than you think. Seek out those who inspire and encourage you. If your relationships drag you down, don't be afraid to set boundaries. Seek out those who lift you up and support your journey. Take action, move your body, walk in nature, practice mindfulness, and breathe deeply. These simple acts can ground you and reduce stress. Journal your thoughts, nourish your body with healthy food, and make time for regular exercise. Small habits add up to big changes. These aren't cliches. They're science-backed ways to change your brain chemistry naturally. Each step you take helps your mind and body heal. Remember, you have the power to change how you feel. It starts with one small decision, repeated each day. Stop looking for an escape. Build a life you don't need to escape from. Invest in yourself, your space, and your relationships. You can do this. The real work starts now. Take the first step and keep moving forward. Your future self will thank you. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share for more content at Inner Purpose Therapy. Your support helps us reach and help more people on their journey to well-being.